Peace and blessings, budget fam. This is your girl Jay with Jay Lenore Budgets, and in today's video we are going to be setting up our budget goals for the second paycheck of February, which I will receive on February the 18th. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, please keep watching. Alrighty, so let's get started. I have posted some long videos lately, so we are going to go ahead and jump right into this and get moving so that we can make this a shorter and hopefully quicker videos. All right, so let me make sure that you can actually see this. Again, we are planning out my budget goals for the second paycheck of February, which I will receive on February 18th. This is where I actually go through and I fill out the budget side of each category, and then I actually total up what it is I would like to pay, and then I put that amount up here. So this book was actually designed for you to actually estimate what you are going to bring home, and then you budget that out. But I kind of work backwards. I actually write down what it is I need to pay, what it is I want to pay, and then I total that up, and that's what I put here, so that once I see my actual total, then if I know if it's above this number, then I can do everything that I plan to do. So I know that's a little backwards, it's a little quirky, but that's the way I like to do. So that's what we're going to go ahead and get into right now. Okay, so I have you zoomed in. Of course, I'm right-handed, so I need to tilt this a little, but hopefully you can see what we have here. So as far as bills for February 18th, I do need to pay my insurance. I do need to pay my insurance, which includes my car and my renter's insurance. I budget $182 for that. I've already actually gotten my statement, and they've already let me know what's going to come out on March 5th, and it actually turned out to be $173.47, which is lower than I expected it to be. It typically has been 181 and some change. So I'm going to leave my budget column at 182 just because that's what we're doing in this video. But I did go ahead and write down the actual amount just because I had it. My cell phone, of course, I budget $115 for that, and typically it's $114 and some change. I am currently paying for my phone that I have, so that's why this is a little on the higher side. And I have my gym membership this month, which I was advised was going up $3. I guess like everything else, it is going up as well. So this used to be $36, so I'm budgeting $39. So, and that is a fixed expense, so I went ahead and wrote the $39 in the actual column as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add this up. So we have 182 plus 115 plus 39, and that equals $336. So that is what I need for my bills this pay period, is $336. All right, for my envelopes, of course, we're doing what we always do, $200 for spending, which equates to $100 a week. My car, I'm budgeting myself $50 for that. I am giving myself my miscellaneous $20, which this $20, if I don't spend it or whatever I don't spend, is used to fund my mini savings challenge. And then I am going to give myself $50 in self-care. So that added up together is actually $320. I don't need to do the calculator for this one. So this actually totals $320. So for my sinking funds, I have actually kind of brought this down a little bit. Typically for my sinking funds, I try to get like somewhere around $125, $130, but I brought this down a little bit because of the 100 envelope challenge. If you watched previous videos, then you know that I pulled a 94, and that's a little bit on the higher side. So I'm hoping that I'm pretty sure I'll be able to fund that. But then I also pulled a second number because I was being very ambitious, and I pulled a second number, which was 65. So yeah, I brought my sinking funds total down a little bit this pay period so that I could be able to fund both of those numbers. So I'm looking to give my rainy day fund $55. That is the one that I have a goal to save $3,000, which is basically just 1 month's of bills. My bills do not come to $3,000 a month, guys. That is just a figure that I came up in my head. I do have an emergency fund, but in the event that I am, something happens and I just need help for 1 month, I do not want to touch my emergency fund. So I want to have some money that I can fall back on before having to go to dip into my emergency fund. So that's what this is for. And $3,000 was just a number that I chose because I knew that would be very comfortable for me to pay my bills, still be able to fund my cash envelope, still be able to fund my sinking funds, and and do what I normally do. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I'm giving myself $10. I'm giving my car fund $19. I am giving my vacation fund $10, and my subscription and fees sinking fund is also getting $10. I have already totaled that up, and that comes to $104. Okay, so next up is extra debt. So I am no longer going to be using this section of my budget tracker because I am actually using my savings challenges to save for principal payments on my final 2 debts. So the only 2 debts that I have remaining are my car loan and my personal loan. So unfortunately, the companies that I have these loans through don't really make it easy. Like, when you have a credit card, it's easy just to log into your account, make an extra payment, and call it a day. Well, when it comes to these companies that actually hold my loans, it's a little bit harder to make principal payments. It's not difficult, but I have to pick up the phone. I can't just go online and put in an amount and designate it as my principal payment. I actually have to call, and I think that I have to do it manually over the phone or something. I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to make a principal payment, and I just stopped looking. It frustrated me that it seems like they make it so difficult to make a principal payment. So I will not be using this section anymore. I am simply going to use my savings challenges to actually save, and then I can make a large principal payment. So when I do have to go through the troubles that they put me through to make that payment, it is a significant amount. So I am using my 100 envelope challenge to actually fund a principal payment for my personal loan. I chose the 100 envelope challenge because this one produces the highest return once completed. Once completed, the 100 envelope challenge will give me $5,050. And my personal loan actually has the highest balance, and it also has the highest interest rate. So I am going to use this savings challenge to fund a principal payment for my personal loan. With that being said, I have now added a 1K challenge. And this challenge is going to be used to make a principal payment on my car loan. Now, my car loan has a lower balance and a lower interest payment, so that's why I'm doing 1K. And I figure I can complete several 1K challenges, fairly quickly to get, to go towards my car payment. So that's how I'm doing this. And of course, I'm going to continue with my mini challenge. And of course, my mini challenges are season based, because for 2022, I've decided just to do, I'm currently finishing up a winter savings challenge, and then I will go into a spring savings challenge. And then that is just money for me. Whenever I complete the challenge, then whatever the need is at that time, that's where that money will go. So I've already pulled a 94. But we're going to need to erase this because, of course, I went ahead and pulled a 65 as well, because I'm hoping to be able to fund 2 envelopes for this pay period. So I'm going, and I pulled, the second number was a 65. So I'm going to do 94 plus 65. This is actually going to change to 159. And for my mini challenge, I think I am going to try to do 30 in this one. So that'll, if I hold on to the 20, which I currently still have from the last pay period. So if I hold on to that full 20, then I'll just need to add another 10. Okay, I counted that wrong, because the 20 is already accounted for. So I want to give an extra 10. That's what I need to put here. So for my mini challenge, I want to be able to put an extra 10 in that, for a total of 30, as long as I save the 20 that I have already budgeted. And then for the 1K challenge, I'm hoping to be able to give that at least $50. So let me see what we have here. 159 plus 50 plus 10 is 219. All right, so in order to meet these goals, let's see what we have here. I would need $336 just for my bills. I will need, okay, let me start that over. 36 plus 320 plus 104 and plus 219. Okay, I think I did that right. I'll add it up again just to be sure. So that would be 900. Let me bring that down a little bit. That will be $979 is what I need to, and let me just add this up really quick. 336, 320, 104, and 219. Yeah, $979. So $979 is what we need to accomplish everything that I would like to do for February 18th. Obviously, if I have more than that to work with, then I will be able to bump some of these numbers up, and we'll actually in the next video we'll actually be working through the actual side, and we'll actually see what I can actually pay and put towards savings and spending and everything. So that is it, guys. So I wanted to just come on real quickly and post what I'm trying to accomplish for the 2/18 pay period. Hopefully we can reach this $979 goal and be able to take care of everything. And if, like I said, if we end up having more, then we can be able to do more. The bill section won't change. I mean, that is what it is. And my cash envelopes probably won't change. If I do have more to work with, then we'll bump up the numbers for the sinking funds and the extra savings. Because my bills just are what they are, and I typically don't give myself more than the $200 spending. Or anything in this category. So my self-care amount does fluctuate, but if I do have an increase this pay period, then I won't bump this up. This will more than likely stay 50. So if anything does change, then it'll probably be something on this right side. You know, like I've indicated before, on my left side is pretty much fixed, but my right side we can actually, you know, kind of work with and finagle the way we need to. So guys, that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. As always, please consider subscribing to my channel. Like guys, I would love for you to join me on my debt-free journey as I work towards getting rid of these last two debts. The balances on these last two are pretty high, so unfortunately, I'll be working on these for a while, but yeah, please join me in this debt-free journey. Leave if you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them below. If there's any information or anything that I can help you with on your journey, please leave that in the comments below. I'd love to be able to support you in any way that I can. Again, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye, guys.